Last question, and I really want to spend a good time on this because I've always wanted to bring on someone about content strategy, right? And since I've been starting to follow you, you've been pretty much preaching about that. If you don't have a good content strategy, you suck, basically. Like you can't just be posting
behind.
And yeah, exactly. So content strategy, what's your process for content strategy? Do you have like a theme, a topic that you touch on? Is it 100%? I'm just going to be considerate to the marketer and build their career in this way. Curious to know.
The strategy at this point. So I'm going to have to walk you through because this is a big journey. Yeah. And it's the same thing that I've done with other buyer types other than marketers. First 6 months, really understand what those people are doing, produce a lot of different content, get put in places where you can answer questions, get feedback from the market, clarify your message. I think that most people move into content marketing and never make this step. The step of clarifying your business narrative is critical to having content marketing drive business results for you. Otherwise, you're just posting for likes and hope. So clarify the business narrative, which for us is that lead gen is completely broken. Companies spend waste a ton of money on generating leads that don't close, get obsessed with attribution, and completely miss all of the best opportunities in business and marketing right now. That's the narrative. And so now that we have the narrative, and I know that it's very clear, and I know that it resonates with the market, and I know that most of our target customers struggle with all of those points, now we start to actually go and move and accelerate on it. And then through the process of creating live events, hosting keynotes, answering a ton of questions, and looking at 100 comments, talking to a bunch of other people in the market, you start to get amplifying, accelerating innovation in what you're saying, right? That's where dark social came from. That's where dark funnel started. It's because as people keep asking you questions, you get forced to explain in even more detail and clarity what you mean, which helps you innovate on your message. And so the content creates a ton of business development for us. But at the moment, it's for two reasons. We have a clarified business narrative that the market needs. Whether people use I think another key point on this is that our content is valuable and helpful, whether or not people are a customer or not. I think that most companies create content to only drive people that are non-customers to become customers, as opposed to I'm going to create content for the market that the market gets value from, that people get better from, then which creates trust and credibility and affinity. And then people that resonate with our business narrative will consider us. And it's a completely different mindset, and it completely changes what type of content you make, where you put it out, how you measure it, how frequently you do it, how much time you spend writing the copy of a LinkedIn post. All of the details underneath it start with the mindset. And I want to be the person that drives ideas into businesses that transform how marketing happens in B2B companies. I've been a B2B marketer for my entire career.
Yeah.
Even before I started this company, I've been in those companies. I see how marketing gets treated. I see how stale and outdated the thinking is at the executive level. I see how obsessed with technology people are as a crutch to not do the fundamentals. So I'm over here talking about marketing fundamentals. I'm talking about that you don't need technology. I'm talking about that the way that you're thinking about things is stale, and here's why. And that's the goal. I'm trying to help B2B. I'm trying to empower B2B marketers to do way better marketing, because I do it and I know it's way more fun. It's way more effective. It's way more buyer centric. It's way more customer centric. And so I'm trying to help other people see the things that I see.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, don't forget to subscribe. You can also listen to our podcast on your favorite podcasting app.